بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فمن شهد منكم الشهر فليصم صدق الله العظيم. Today we will be talking about fidya for a person who is unable to fast due to old age, or a person who was not able to make up all their fasts before they passed away. They will have to pay fidya. If a person breaks a fast due to a valid excuse and passes away before having the chance to make up the days missed, then it is not mandatory to pay fidya for those days because he didn't even have the chance to make them up. When making up fast, they do not have to be performed consecutively. And fidya roughly nowadays is about £3 per fast. And we should also remember that, like we say, fidya is for those people who will not able to fast again. You know, they are at such an old age where now it is impossible for them to fast at all. You know, if somebody has an illness during the month of Ramadan and there is hope that they will recover from that illness after Ramadan, then paying fidya is not sufficient. Rather, once Ramadan has ended, they will have to make up those missed fasts. So a lot of people are in this confusion that they are ill in Ramzan, so what they think is we will just pay fidya and then we do not need to make those fasts up. No, fidya is only for those people who are not able to fast ever again. So for example, there are certain people who are not able to fast during the summer hours, but they are able to fast during the winter hours. So for that person, it is not sufficient for them to pay fidya. Similarly, last week we had an incident of a person who, a bit of a unique situation. He's saying that when he goes to work, you know, he has a blood level situation where he is required to have something every few hours. And he notices that when he is not working on the weekends, when he is at home, he is actually able to fast. So he is able to pass the day without needing to eat. So is fidya necessary on that person, or will fidya be sufficient for that person? The answer is no, fidya will not be sufficient for that person because he is able to fast even if it is only for those 2 days. So then he will make up the missed fast on the weekends whenever he is not going to work, etc. So the conclusion is fidya is only for those people who will never be able to fast again. Another masla that has been asked is regarding traveling whilst in the month of Ramadan. So yesterday we did mention the ruling about traveling, and that it is better for a traveling person to keep the fast if they are able to do so, and if they feel that there will be some sort of hardship, then it is fine, it is not necessary to fast. However, the question here is if a person travels from UK to a country where Ramadan started a few days after the UK, and if that person follows that country's Ramadan, they will end up fasting for 31 days. So what do they do on day 31, and what day will they pray their Eid Salah? So for example, a person travels from England to any other country where Ramadan has started a few days after, they will have completed the 30 fasts, and then even in that country that they are going to, they will also fast on day 31, and they will pray their Eid prayer according to the Eid of the country in which they are at the time. So they will fast the 31st day as well, and then they will do Eid according to that country. And if the scenario was such that they had only completed 28 fasts due to traveling. So for example, the country that they had traveled to had started Ramadan before England, for example. And when you travel to this country, their moon is sighted, and altogether you have only kept 28 fasts, and you travel to this country and the moon was sighted there, then you will do the Eid according to that country, and then you will do a qaza and make up that one fast which you missed or which was required to complete 29 days. Although technically you didn't miss any days. In England you fasted all the days possible, and you went to this other country and you fasted all the days there as well. However, because you've only kept 28 fasts in total, you will make up that one fast later on, and you will have fasted 28 days in total, and you will do your Eid according to the Eid of whichever country you are in. So that is the conclusion. You will do Eid according to the country that you are in. If that means you have fasted 31 days, that is fine. If you have fasted 28 days, that is fine, and you will make that one fast up later on. Somebody has also asked regarding using deodorant whilst fasting. So alhamdulillah, we should know the principle of by heart, that the fast is only invalidated when something reaches the stomach or the brain through one of the three main entry points, the mouth, the nose and the anus. So therefore, applying deodorant, it does not enter the body through any of those three main entry points, neither does it reach the brain or the stomach. Therefore, deodorant will not invalidate the fast. Similarly, another question that was asked was about hair dye. So can I color my hair in Ramadan? We will not get into which colors you are allowed, but the answer itself is yes. Whilst you are fasting, you can dye your hair as the principle that we have mentioned. Somebody also asked regarding oil. Can you apply oil to your hair or apply oil to your body, or even have I'm adding this, can you even have a massage? So yes, you can apply oil to your head, you can have a body massage with and without oil. It will not invalidate your fast. There is one more question, and that is regarding Vicks, which we have clarified before, but we will mention it again. Does smelling Vicks break the fast? So smelling any scent, whether it is the Vicks, a normal Tiger Balm, some sort of ether, some perfume, flowers, whatever strong it will, perfume or whatever scent it is, regardless of how strong it may be, it will not invalidate the fast. However, if the scent was such that it consisted of steam or vapor, then it will invalidate the fast if it is inhaled on purpose. So again, the answer of whether Vicks breaks the fast or not, it depends on what kind of Vicks it is. If the steam inhaler was used, where you put it into water and you are smelling the vapor, inhaling the vapor, then that will invalidate your fast. And if the normal Vicks balm, which is just usually applied to the body, or the Vicks inhaler nasal stick is inserted into the nostril, then the fast will not be invalidated, because no perceptible body such as smoke or vapor is inhaled. And we've also mentioned before that if a person inhales smoke intentionally, where he draws the smoke or the vapor to himself, then his fast will be invalidated. And where it was unintentional, where he didn't draw it to himself and it was not possible to avoid it, such as food in the kitchen, then it will not be invalidated. The time for iftar has entered. Please read the dua. Allahumma inni لك سمت وبك آمنت وعليك توكلت وعلى رزقك أفطرت فتقبل مني بسم الله على بركة الله. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept this fast. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen.